Mitrulara Bandhulara. Welcome to South Asia Maps, your intellectual Kshatriya's channel, education channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. Mitrunam, we are continuing our agriculture series. We are in part 12. The title of today's presentation is the Cropland in Bharat, India. That is the farmland, arable land, agricultural land in India. After this presentation, you will get a deeper understanding of the land area, surface area, agriculture area in kilometers, million hectares, square kilometers, and per capita square meters of arable land, land area in Bharat. This is a very interesting series. Mitrona, if you are new to my presentation, this is the agriculture series. We are now part 12. Cropland, that is the agricultural land in Bharat, 170 million hectares. Previously, we looked at Pakistan, Bangladesh agricultural land, other related agriculture series. These agriculture series can also go hand in hand for the interested audience about the population series. Population explosion, I talked extensively South Asian nations and global level also. You can look at them, and also goes hand in hand with the human ecology. That's a very broad topic of humans on the planet Earth that covers a broad range of series. Here around about 124 or so, and you can see the latest series here, human ecology. This you can go and look at them. All of them I have posted for your convenience at YouTube channel South Asia Maps J. Reddy. There are 550 or so. June 2024 on varied diverse topics. These are all playlists, each containing round about 10 to 15 or so presentations. There are round about 65 or so playlists you can explore at this YouTube channel. The topic of today's discussion is the cropland, farming land in Bharat, India. This is the same with a little more information. Excuse me. Before we get into the topic, these are very critical. You should have a broader idea. If if you are not agriculture a specialist, does not matter, as long as you can understand a basic English language, a minimum reading writing skills. I will walk you through very fascinating the statistical part, converting square kilometers into hectares, hectares into square meters, and per capita very intuitively if you spend and stay till to the end. We have 1 kilometer, square kilometer. Square means all the four sides, 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer, kilo means 1000, have 1000 meters, 1000 meters square. That means 1 million square meters. 1 square kilometer has 6 zeros, that is square meters. Because 1 square kilometer is 100 hectares. This you have to remember. 100 hectares is nothing but 250 acres. We will use the metric units here for convenience. That means we have 100 hectares in square kilometers. That means each hectare holds 10,000 square meters. That means 4 zeros. 4 zeros in hectares, 6 zeros in square kilometers. You have to keep that in mind. What are the other things we have to keep in mind? This is the planet Earth, the only habitable place on the entire universe that has 150 units land area, surface area, 360 water bodies, oceanic, add them 510. 150, this is the million square kilometers, very big, so very easy to remember, among which 10% becomes 15. Instead of 15, make it to 17. Some places will say 15, some places you see 16, some places 17. So I have used different figures in different presentations just to keep you in loop line. Make it 17. 17 million square kilometers of cropland at global level means 1700 million hectares. So this is also very easy to remember. Bharat has a surface area of 3.2 million square kilometers. Convert into hectares, that means 320 million hectares. Among three, you just remember 320 units, among which half is 160, that is same as 170. Other way to look at, if the global level you have 1700 million hectares of agricultural land, 10% of it is India itself, that is 170, 1700, 170. Very easy to remember. That means if you make 170, pretend it 160, half of the surface area in India is a farmland, agricultural land. That's why it has a 1400 million people. That means 1.4 billion people or 140 crores in the local calculation. Let's go over here how we got this numbers. Very easy again. Surface land, instead of square kilometers or hectares, we are converting it into square meters. So you'll see a bigger figure. Remember 6 zeros, remember 4 zeros. So 3.2 million hectares. That is the surface area of Bharat. We are not here discussing about the contended area by China and contended area across Pakistan. That's not the point of intention here. 3.2, just to remember. 3.2 is a million square kilometers. Add 2 zeros. That means become 320 million hectares. That's what we have here. And 320 million hectares converted into square meters. Add 4 zeros. That's all. This is the million here. Divide by 1400 million people. Million will cancel out. Whatever you remain, you get square meters. That's what it is here. So square meters. If you 320 multiplied by 4 zeros divided by 1400, that's all very easy to calculate. You get that figure. That is the 2280. I don't know why I put 80. It should be 85. Does not matter. That is the per capita square meters of the land you get for the domicile in Bharat. Instead of 320, let's take the farmland here, agricultural land, arable land. 170. Again, 170 is the million hectares. Add 4 zeros. Instead of hectares, you are now in square meters. And divide it again 1400. You get 1214, the calculation. Very intuitive way is half of 2200 is 1100. That's what it is. Instead of 1100 is a 1200 here. Because remember, instead of 320, we have half of is 160. We have little more. That's why you get little more. That's all it is. So whatever you have is per capita surface area for a residence in Bharat is 2200 square meters. Per capita, the arable land for a resident in Bharat is 1200 in square meters. That means, remember, Bharat, you have an agricultural land of 170 million hectares. Cropland is most of the time in hectares. Sometimes you may see acres. We are not talking about that. 170 million hectares. Lebanon, a Middle Eastern country, has exactly 1 million hectares. You can fit in India 170 Lebanon. Arable land is round about 170 times size of entire Lebanon. That means half of Bharat is arable land. How we got these figures, we will go and look at it. So Lebanon has 10,000, small country in thousands, big country in millions. 10,000, 10 followed by 3 zeros. That means 1 followed by 4 zeros. If you want to convert into hectares, add 2 zeros more. 1 followed by 6 zeros is a million. That means 1 million hectares. Very easy. Egypt, Misr has 100 times more surface area. Much of it is desert. So 100. So this is, just have put it here. Lebanon 10 times more is South Korea or Iceland. 100 times more is Egypt. for your comprehension. So what did we study? And Mitronom, and you can get these areas very intuitively, like Egypt has 1 million square kilometers, 30 times more is entire Africa, and 4 geopolitical units, China and Europe west of Urals, United States and Canada have 10 each, 10 million square kilometers. Polynesia around Australia including has 8, almost same as Brazil. 2 times is South America. I have talked about this extensively. You can go and look in the G.A.M.E series. And here I also discussed extensively Bharat, South Asia, how to each states or a province or union territory, you can very easily remember the surface area. If you remember the surface areas, you can very easily get the agricultural land. If you remember, you can get a very population density. You can also very intuitively understand the population pressure, more about the land. All these things you can get very easily. I have put it a separate series in the G.A.M.E. Here you can see them. Almost many of the European nations I have talked about. Go to that particular playlist, you can explore. What did we talk today? How did I pull that figure? Here, the Worldometers. You can see here this website, Worldometers, and go to India and how much cropland India has. You see, remember, globe is 15, right? 150. 10 times is 17. That is 1700 nearly. That is the million hectares. You see 6 zeros here, hectares. Global cropland. India is almost 10% of that 7. Very easy. If you say in the globe level you have $1,700 or rupees, a global person holds, Indian holds, Bharatiya holds 10% of that 170. Very easy. 170 here, 1700 here. Instead of 1700, you think about 1500. That is the million hectares. And if you convert into our surface area of the world, it was 1/5. So all these things are very intuitive. So what did we talk today? Very easy. We took the entire planet Earth, that is 150 units, million square kilometers. 150, 10% of it, 15. We just massaged it to 17. 17 million hectares is the agricultural land of planet Earth. 1700 million hectares. Almost 10% of it is 170. 170 is the agricultural land, cropland of Bharat. Because of Bharat, India is almost half is farmed nearly. If you make 170, massage it to 160, double it, 320. 320 million hectares will be surface area. 320 million hectares you can convert into million square kilometers by taking away 2 digits, that is 3.2 million square kilometers surface area. 3.2 million square kilometers surface area means half of that is 1.6 million square kilometers or 1.7 million square kilometers is the cropland. That means in Bharat you can pull Lebanon, put it at 170 Lebanons, you can put that is the farmland, surface land of Bharat. Hope that has put you in proper perspective. If you distribute uniformly, and at the land area you will get around about 2300 square meters per person, nearly half of it, around about 1100 or 1200 square meters per person, arable land, agricultural land in Bharat. Mitranam, if you like this series, you can definitely help the channel by liking it, subscribing it, bringing to the notice of your friends. We'll see the next presentation, 13, South Asia, the most important, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, cropland, agricultural land. Thank you very much. See you later.